it's about to get real. It's about to even get too real. Well, let me introduce myself formally because feel like I haven't really even taken an introduction video to formally introduce myself. So, hello, my name is Ashley. I am 29 years old, soon to turn 30, and the reason I'm introducing myself like this, as a matter of fact, we always say that a lady never tells her age, but I am saying everything as it is because I want to keep it real and I want to keep it genuine and authentic because I want whatever that I'm gonna say or what I'm gonna be talking about to resonate with someone and to be relatable to someone, because at the end of the day we all got each other and God created us for relationships, so community is everything. So with that being said, with that being said, as much as it's not even funny, I don't even know why I'm smiling, why I'm laughing, why I'm giggling, something like that. But yeah, I at this age of my life, I didn't think I would be where I am right now. You might be asking yourself, where are you, girl? What's going on? Where are you, Ashley? Well, what's happening now at the present, or if I'm to say what was the plan, the plan was at the age of 25, which is, it seems to be like everybody's age of being at the peak of everything. Like at the age of 25, the plan was my career is going to be flourishing at that age. That I planned that when I was even in high school, that finish my degree, finish my studies, go work and have a flourishing career, get married, have kids, have my own house, my own everything, a car and everything. But the truth is, I'm not anywhere near that at this point, which is sad, it's really, really sad. And sometimes when you focus on it too much, it can be very, very depressing, because like I see a lot of people going through depression because of that, being not where you envision yourself to be. And for me, it's the same, it's that. But I have fought so much that I don't go into depression. And I think the beauty is that when you begin to see it and question yourself, that as I'm not where I want to be, as in like where society would expect me to be, but where does God want me to be right now? And when you begin to ask yourself that question, it can even take you out of the depression mode, because you begin to remind yourself that at the end of the day, each and every person has their own lane and they have their own journey to live, their own life to live, and the journey is different. Right now, I'm 29 years old. I am at home, don't have my own apartment, don't have a house, don't have a car. I'm currently even not working. That is sad, because it's like I don't know what's going on with my career. It's like my career is figuring itself out. I am not married, not at all. I've never been married. I don't have a child. I've never had a child. So I'm very much single. So as you can see, like everything that I planned to have, or envision and to have, I don't. And the plan was to even have that at the age of 25. The plan was at the age of 25, I'll be working, having a flourishing career, get married at the age of 25, have my first child at the age of 27, have my second child at the age of 29. Actually, at this age, I was supposed to be having my second child. Yeah, because I was like, I want my children to be 2 years apart. So that was my plan, and I'm not married, I'm not working, I don't have a child as the plan was supposed to be. It is so sad, but the reason why I am taking this video is because I do know and understand that there is someone out there who is, you might be 27, 28, 29, or 30, or even 30, 31, I'm sorry, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, or 36, 37, and you are nowhere you wished you would have been. And it might, the story might even be different with mine. You might be married, but your career is still figuring itself out, and you feel like you're very far from where you planned you should be. And which is true, you're not where you plan to be, but at the end of the day, as much as we focus so much on the negative part of I'm not where I'm supposed to be, and we beat so much ourselves up with that, and with social media, it doesn't even help, because you scroll down and you see the reels, and the truth is nobody's gonna post about the sad part of life or the sad part of what's going on, but they will show you the great part, and mostly that great part, which is good for them. But sometimes we take their great part and beat ourselves up as if like it has always been so smooth and so great for them. They've also gone through the most, but just that a lot of people don't really tell you as it is. And I remember this beautiful lady, one of my favorite YouTubers, saying that as people will always wait to get to that top where we can say, oh, I've been here, I've gone through this, I've been here. But the best part to connect with other people is where you are right now. And you might be waiting to say, I want to get there so that I can say, oh, this is my story. But why not take people along through the journey, so that they can even say, when you get to the top, they can say, we have witnessed that. We know you went through so much. We know you took us along the journey. So for me to even sit here and take this video, it's taking so much courage, and never in a million years did I think I would be sitting here recording myself talking and actually exposing my life to the world. And it feels so much like I'm exposing so much of myself, because you see your peers and you see people that you went to high school with, and you're like, I don't want them to know that life is hard. I don't want them to know that I'm going through so much. I don't want them to know that I'm not where I had planned to be. And we make it so much about them and not so much about ourselves. And I feel like it's also because of the society. With society, the age of 30, girl, you have to have it all together. When you don't have it all together, there's something wrong with you. No, there's nothing wrong with you. Each and every journey is different. Every journey is different, and you need to embrace that. To someone who's going through the same thing that I'm going through, I just want to tell you that it's okay, and we've got it. But I want you to start doing what I've just recently practiced to do. I've always been asking myself that, why am I not where I want to be? Why? And I felt like God was just reminding me that you're so much focused on not being where you wanted to be, that you're missing the moment of where you are. Why don't you ask yourself the question of, where am I? And even if it means writing down about where you are, okay, you're here, this is what's going on. And be able to see and ask God to open your eyes to really, really, truly see where you are. And forget about where you are not at this point. Don't be so much stuck on what the past plan was, and forget that you need to adjust your plan now. The future is still coming. And just because you were supposed to be there 5 years ago, like myself, maybe 4 years ago, I was supposed to be somewhere and I'm not, and I'm still not there right now. It does not mean that I have failed. And I'm teaching myself that because it's been a journey. Honestly, I've felt like, oh my God, I have failed. I'm a failure. But no, I'm not. It just means that, okay, I need to readjust. And the truth is, in these past years, there's so much lessons. I've learned so much. I have unlearned so much. I have gained so much. I have lost so much. I've gone through so much. And life has taught me so much. And God has really opened my eyes in so many ways. And I just want to say, it's December. We're about to enter a new year. I don't want you to stay in the idea of I'm not where I wanted to be and I feel stuck. I want you to open your eyes to say, God, please open my eyes to see where am I now and what are the blessings. Like, open my eyes to see the good part of where I am, because I'm seeing so much of the negative part of where I am, which is draining me and it's depressing me. And I want to be happy even in this season, because each and every season there are lessons. And I would love for you to know what lessons are there for this season. What are the lessons for this season? As much as I'm saying this, I'm also saying this to myself. It's time to learn what are the lessons in this season, because I do believe that the lessons that are in this season I'm gonna need in the next coming season. So sit down, ask God to open your eyes to see things in a positive way, and write down where you are. What lessons have you learned? What have you unlearned? Because there's so much that I've unlearned, and I'm still gonna share so much with you guys. But I just wanted to introduce myself, and in this real way, in this genuine way. I don't wanna cry, but like I feel like I'm gonna cry, but I don't wanna cry because I feel like I don't feel like I want to cry because it's sad, but it's just a part of, I feel like I've grown so much that 5 years ago I wouldn't have sat down here and shoot this video and talk to you guys, because I was so very shy. And so, to my sister out there, you're not alone. I'm with you, and God is with you. And it's time to stop focusing on the negative part and focus on the positive part. Because there's so much in you. There's so much in you that you can give. And there's so much in you. And there's so much greatness in you. And you know what? This is just the beginning. So don't be so sad that you're about to turn 30 as me. Like, I only have few months left to turn 30 and I'm like, oh, I'm about to turn 30. But a few months back I was sad to say, oh my God, I'm about to turn 30. But now I'm like, I'm so excited. So yeah, don't beat yourself up, because according to society, you have failed. But I say this to you, you have not failed. Your journey is your journey. And nobody else can go through exactly what you can go through the way you're supposed to go through. Live your life the way you see it fit. Don't beat yourself up. Yes, you might be married, have kids, your career is flourishing, but maybe you're working in an environment where it's depressing. And each and every day, whenever you come back home, you're like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. What I want you to do is focus on the positive part. If you feel like you really can't do it anymore, it's taking so much from you, focus on the positive part and do what you can. Because there's so much in you. It's time we stop focusing on the negative part, because sometimes we stay stuck because we're so much focused on the negative part. I am not where I want to be. It's time for me to stop focusing on what the plan was 5 years ago, or where I want to be 5 years to come, and focus on where I am right now. I am teaching myself to say, forget about the past, bring the lessons from the past, focus on today, and work for tomorrow. So I want you to take that with you. Forget about the past, focus on today, and work on tomorrow. I love you, fam, and you got this. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See you in the next video, and I love you so much, guys.